Hey guys, hopefully this helps someone else out. I have a 66 Lincoln Continental convertible. Realized that the ignition was not turning over, not attempting to start the car. Checked the battery voltage. Voltage was good. Checked the starter, checked the relay. Everything was good. Went to the ignition, just no dice, nothing happening. So took apart the dash, and this is what I found. The ignition piece essentially just fell apart. I'm not sure if this is original or not, but potentially 60-year-old ignition switch here. Here's the housing. I mean, just beat to shit. So also one other quick thing, how to access the dash. There's a screw there, screw on the other side, hard to see, but up here. So pretty straightforward, but remove the dash. That's what the ignition housing looks like. One important thing, if I can find it here, the bezel, unlike other ignition switches I've done, that's kind of what it looked like. Couldn't figure out for the life of me how to get the old housing out of the back. What you have to do, this old housing you'll see is threaded. So this part faced out. This piece, the bezel, was on top, like that. So what I did was I took needle nose pliers, opened them up a little bit just to fit into those grooves, and then turned it like that. And then once I kind of broke it free, you could just hand untighten it. Here is the new starter ignition switch is what they call it. I bought it at O'Reilly's. The part number is US49 or SMP-US49. And at least at O'Reilly's, they tried to sell me a different item number that they said fit. Luckily, I looked at it to make sure that I found out the one they tried to sell me was different. I needed the threads, and the housing looks different. So again, US49 is the part. I think you can get it on Summit, maybe AutoZone. I believe the manufacturer is Standard Motor. And they have it again as the ignition starter switch is the name of it. So you can see the old versus the new. Guess it goes like that. One important thing, you can see these little springs, wires in there. That was one of the big things I noticed that was different in the other one. So the lock cylinder, let's see if I can hold this camera here. The lock cylinder is down here, and this will just slide into here. It's hard to hold with the camera, but that'll just slide into there. There's other videos on how to release this lock cylinder, but you basically turn the key to the left, put a paper clip or an awl or something into that button, then that allows you to move the key further to the left past the accessory position. Then you can kind of wiggle out the entire lock cylinder from the ignition housing. So that's how to get it out. To get it back in, you kind of just reverse it. So again, hopefully that helps. If you have questions, hit me up. Thanks.